This is a video of creating mechanical systems, HVAC and plumbing for a two-story residential building. This is the home screen of Revit. It consists of four main parts: models, open and new. Open to open an existing model, and then new to create a new one. Families, open and new. Open to open an existing family, and new to create a new one. And in this area there is recent files, recent models that I have been working on, and this is for recent families. So I will press on new, and then I select my template. I will go for a mechanical template because we are going to create a mechanical project. If you don't see mechanical template, you can press browse and then browse to where Revit stores its templates. Typically it's in local disk C, then in program data. It's sometimes it's hidden, so you need to unhide it. Then Autodesk RVT 2024 or whatever version you're using. Then libraries, libraries. Then you press templates. Then you'll find you'll select your template, or your company might have its own template. Then we're gonna start project, not project template. Then press OK. This is how Revit looks like. On the top, if you press this one, it will return us back to the home screen. So, and this is called the quick access toolbar. It has some functions that we use usually, frequently. This is to save the project, this is to open a project, and this is print, and this is thick lines and thin lines, turning them on and off. And this one is to close inactive views, and you can have a section from here and turn on 3D view, tag by category, and this is to create a text. This is for dimension, and if you press this one, you can add or remove any new icons to this quick access toolbar. And on the right there is search. This is to turn on if you have some help with the project. And right below it we have tabs, and each tab is consisting of panels: architectural, structural, steel, precast systems. Most of our work will be systems because we are doing mechanical design. This is the HVAC panel, and this is the plumbing panel. And if you press here, you can get mechanical settings. So this is how it looks like, and this is the properties menu. Below it there is project browser. If for example you lost it for some reason, you can go to view, user interface, and then turn it on back. Okay, this is how the Revit interface looks like. Now we're gonna start by first step is inserting our architectural model, linking our architectural model. We press link Revit, and then we browse to where we are. We have our architectural model. Then we go here, it's in downloads. I will press this one, open. Now we have our architectural model linked in our model. Then we will press on this icon to adjust our levels. So the template has two complementary levels. One of them is already adjusted with what the architectural has, but the other one needs to be aligned. I press AL for align. Then when we align, we press first on the reference, the thing that we need things to be aligned to. So press this one, and then secondly, the thing that we need to move. So like that. Then we need to copy this level 3 from the architectural model. So to do it, we have a very important tool called Copy Monitor. Then we go to Manage, and then we go to Collaborate, and then we press Copy Monitor, select Link, and then we select the architectural link. Now it's open for us to steal any component that we need. We press Copy, and then we press this level, and then we press Finish, and then now we have our level 3. I want to rename it to Roof, all caps, and I want this to be called level 2, and I want this to be called level 1, and then we go back to 0 mech. Then I will need to pin our architectural model, and then I want to turn on room pounding. This way our model will understand the spaces and the rooms in the architectural model. Then I actually don't need the ceiling plan. I will delete it, and I need to have 3 separate plans for HVAC and 3 plans for plumbing. Now how to get Revit to understand that? I will go to View, Plan Views, Floor Plans, and then this one, Edit Type. I need to give it Mechanical Plan View Template. Okay, now I have my roof and 0 mech and 1 mech. I want to rename this to Level 1 HVAC Plan. And I want to rename this to Level 2 HVAC Plan. And I want to rename this to Roof HVAC. And I want to assign a view template to them so that Revit understands that this is a mechanical or HVAC, not plumbing. I don't want pipes to show here, or pipes fittings or plumbing fixtures. So I will need to assign a view template. A view template is a set of presets that gets Revit to understand how we need our plan to look like. Now I will assign a mechanical template to this one, and then assign a mechanical template, a view template for mechanical to this one. And I need 3 like this, but with plumbing template. Now if we scroll down to plumbing, we have 0 plumbing and 1 plumbing. I will rename it to Level 1 Plumbing. And Level 2 Plumbing. And then I want to give them also a plumbing view template. And then I will need to insert roof also here, plumbing for roof. And then I go to Plan Views, Floor Plans. And then I uncheck this. And Edit Type, assign a plumbing template for it. Then I press OK. And then I just want the roof. I want to rename it to Roof Plumbing. Now we have our levels set. We are going to start modeling our HVAC. To model HVAC equipment, I will need to add a fan coil unit here with duct and sidewall grills, and we need a fan to be put here in the ceiling of this washroom. And I will need also a kitchen hood here and another fan coil unit ducted split in here with a square diffuser. So, but before we start, I see these plumbing fixtures are bold and annoying. To turn them off, I need to go to our view template and press on visibility graphics override for the Revit link, because this is not in our model, it's in the architectural model by host view, custom, then model categories, custom, and then I scroll down to plumbing fixtures. I needed halftone. I press OK, OK, OK. Now it looks good. Now I go to plumbing. I need to do the same thing. Edit, and then go to Revit links by host view, custom, model categories, custom, and I need to scroll down to plumbing fixtures. I need to turn it to halftone. Press OK, OK. Now I go back to level 1 HVAC. I want to add a mechanical equipment here. So I go to systems, mechanical equipment, or I simply press ME. And then I scroll down until I find the fan coil unit. It's already loaded in the mechanical template. I want a big one, like this one. And then I press paste to rotate it. And then I put it here. Now there is an issue. The first issue is that I have lots of open windows, open tabs. I don't need all these, so I press this one, close inactive views. It closes all of them. The second issue is that it has elevation from level is 0, and this means that it is simply put on the ground. If I got a section here, I will double click. So this is our fan coil unit. It's on the ground. I need to give it some elevation, maybe 2060, because our level is 3000. So now it's elevated from the ground. It's just right below the ceiling. And next thing is I want to create a duct for it. So if I press on click on the equipment, then this little symbol, it's, so I create a little piece of duct in here. Okay, and I press DT for duct, or I go to duct in from here, DT, and I want to adjust my duct before starting drawing. First of all, I need it to be aligned to the left. Secondly, I press edit type, and then I need to adjust routing preferences, and I need my transition to be angular, so I don't have here, so I press load family, and then go to my computer C, and then program data, and then I want Autodesk RVT 2024, and then libraries, and then English US, and I press D for duct. I go to fittings, rectangular, transitions, and I want to load this one. I press open, and then I click here. I want it to be 45 degrees. I press OK. I press OK. And then I start drawing my duct from here, and I need it to be 700, and I leave the height 2356. This way, I click here, I click here, and then now I need it to be maybe 550 this way. And Revit has put the reducer for us, and then I make it the last segment 300. Now looks very good, and I want to cap this end also, cap open ends, and now I want to connect this one to this one, this segment of duct to this duct from the fan coil unit. Oh, first I need to align it, AL, and then press the reference first, then second the duct second, then I press this one, and then I drag it all the way down. So Revit has made its transition for us. Now I will need to add my air terminals, so I can press here or just press AT for air terminal. I don't need this one. I need a sidewall grill. We don't have a good family here, so I will load family, go back to US, and then I go for mechanical, MEP, airside components, air terminals, and then I want something sidewall, this one. And then there is lots of sizes. I will just press this one and press shift and get the other one, the last one. And press OK. And Revit is warning me that there is too many family types, which is not smart, but I need to have all the sizes. Now I need something to be 850 by 250. And I need to put it here. Now the same issue, which is it's just sitting on the floor. I need to give it a good elevation, and the best elevation is to be aligned with this duct. I will copy the middle elevation of this duct, press escape, and then press on OK. I click on this air terminal, and then Ctrl V for paste. And now I click on this icon, and I need to adjust my duct to be DT, to be from the center, not from the left. And then I click on this air terminal, and then I drag it. Now it has done its fitting, but it doesn't look smart because I need it to be sloped to the other side. So I click it, and then I click this one time, and then another time, and then I click on my air terminal, CS for create similar. You go here. It inherited its elevation, which is good. Will not be on the floor. I will click, and then click this icon, then connect it. And the same issue, I will click the transition, and then this one, and then click on it, CS for create similar, and I press space to rotate it. I want it to be in here. Click here and then drag it. Now the transition looks good. Now I need to add another fan coil unit here, and then so I can press this one and CO for copy, or create CS for create similar. So I need it to be here, but I need a smaller fan coil unit. I will pick this one, and then space for rotate. I'll put it here, and like we did in the other fan coil unit, this is it. I will click this icon and just a little bit, and then now I need to add an air terminal, which is square diffuser. AT for air terminal, a square diffuser 600 by 600. So here it is, supply diffuser 600 by 600, and also it's gonna be on the floor because it has elevation from level is 0. I will give it maybe 1800, and then when I click on the diffuser and then this icon, I want the elevation of the duct coming out of this diffuser to be the same elevation of this duct. So I just there's an issue here. It's just it has a elevation of 0. I need to give it 2060. Now I want to copy this middle elevation and then get some duct out of these, but I give it the same elevation. Ctrl V, like that, and then I click on this duct CS for create similar. I want a duct coming out of here that's 300 by 300 and looks good. And then TR for trim, and this way we made our duct. Now I need to add a fan here and a kitchen hood here. So I go to insert, because we don't have a good fan or a good kitchen hood in Revit library. So I go to insert, load family, and then browse if you have a good family that you have downloaded from somewhere. I will leave the fan and the kitchen hood files in the video description. My computer downloads, and this is a good fan from Greenheck. I'll press open. If you have a good if you have just loaded a family and you need to have it right away, you press CM. You have your fan, and this fan is Greenheck, but this fan is 500 CFM. I'll need a smaller one, 100 CFM maybe. I will leave it here. Same issue is that the elevation is 0, which means it's just lying on the ground. I will give it maybe 2000. And now I need to rotate it because ducts are coming out of this way. I need the duct to be coming out to the left. I will rotate it. And then I want my duct to be going from, okay, this way. Okay. Let's assume that this is an internal wall, and then I take it all the way out to this wall. Looks good. And then I need to load also the kitchen hood, load family, range hood, and CM to place the recently loaded family. I will need to give it an elevation of maybe 1800 or 1500. I press space and I click on it, and then this little duct icon. I'll need this duct. It will look neat if it has the same elevation like this duct. So I copy and press this one and then paste. It has the same elevation. CS for create similar, and then continue drawing my duct all the way to outside. Now we have created our systems. I can tag them. TG for tag, and put a tag here, a tag here, and tagging also our ducts. Put a tag here, tag here. When I click here, I need to know what this tag is reading. I can go to edit family and click this one, label, edit, and it reads type mark, which is okay. I can change it to read anything I want. Don't save. And I will give it FC1. It says this could affect many elements. If I have lots of fan coil units from the same type, it will all take the FC1, no problem. And then press TG for tag. Oh, it's tagged already, so I click here and give it FC2. Same issue, no problem. And then I need TG to tag these small duct. Okay, these are the sizes of the duct. Then I will need to tag this kitchen hood, range hood. So I need this one to be, I need the tag to be outside. So I give it free end, and I want it to have a leader. Edit type, leader, I want it field 30 degrees. Okay, so I need it to be aligned with these tags, and I give it RH1 for range hood 1. Okay, and then TG for the fan. And then I go here like that, and I give it like an exhaust fan 1. Okay, no problem. And then I need these duct tags to be inside the duct and without this annoying leader. Then remove the leader and move it like that. Here, remove the leader, and I need it to be vertical, not horizontal. Okay, and I move it in here. Now I also need to tag these air terminals. I press TG. I need also to have a free end, so I can move it this way, this way. This tag reads okay, press escape. This tag reads the type mark and the airflow. Okay, then I need to call it EG1 for exhaust. Okay, SG1 for supply grill 1, and then TG for this one also. Maybe I take it to the outside. Okay, and I need to call it SG1 for supply grill 1. Elements have duplicate mark value, no problem. And CS for create similar. And here I need to call it SG1 for supply grill 1. Duplicate mark value, no problem. And then I will need to tag this diffuser also, TG. And then I want it to go up from here and then like that. And then I will call this one SD for supply diffuser. SD1. Now everything looks coordinated. Then we go to level 2. I need to have a fan here, and all these rooms I need to add split units. So I need to go to, if I press ME, it's mechanical equipment. Alternatively, you can go to systems and press mechanical equipment. I will search for green heck because my fan is green heck. Maybe this time I take the SP200. I place it here. And I want to rotate it because I need to duct to go from the left. Press this one and press on the duct icon. Also, we forgot to adjust the elevation. It has an elevation of 0, which means it's lying down on the floor. So I will give it 25. Okay, 2060. Now it's gone up in the air. And I need to add a duct here to for the dryer. I press DT. I need a round duct. Okay, this one. Okay, so it will start from a middle elevation of 148, which is okay. I will need it to go up to maybe 2000 and then go all the way to outside. I think Revit didn't. Okay, create similar. I need to draw a vertical duct, so I will need the elevation to be 4 like 400. Then I press apply. So now Revit has done its elbow, so it's going from down to all the way to outside. Now I need to load my split AC. I press load family, I press insert, load family, and then I have this indoor unit. I will leave the link in the video description. It needs to be updated, so I press CM, C for cat, M for mobile phone, CM, then press space to rotate it, and I need to give it an elevation of 1800 or 2060. Okay, rotate it. I think this room, okay, so this, okay, I don't need to see this clearance zone. Some families have a red rectangle for clearance zone. I need to just uncheck it. Clearance zone, I don't need to see it. And then CS for create similar, space to rotate it, and then I'll put it right here, and then I will put one right here, and these are our ACs. Now I will need to extend their copper pipes up to the roof, and then I press this one. Okay, and then I press here. Revit says I can ignore this message, and then I go I need middle elevation. It's 5000, but it's from level 1 for some reason. I need to go up like 2 meters, so I will just make it 7. Press apply. I will show up on the roof. I do the same thing here. I extend this pipe. I will ignore this message, and then I will go 7, apply. Now we have drawn our vertical pipe, and then I go to this one, do the same thing. I turn this to 7, apply, and then I will need to tag everything, TG. Okay, TG, and I will need to tag this one also, and I will need to call it FC2, EF2, exhaust fan 2. Okay, and then I will need to tag the split AC, TG, and like this, and I will give it like SP for split 1. And the Revit says this could affect many other elements. If I tag any other AC from the same type, it will be called SP1, which is what we want, CS. And then this one, and this one, TG. Okay, for tag, and we go this way. Okay, press escape. Now we have modeled our HVAC for our level 2. We go to the roof. We have all these pipes that need to be connected to their outdoor units. I don't have an outdoor unit loaded in Revit, so I will go load family, and this is the outdoor unit, and it's upgrading the model. I press CM, space for rotate, and then I will need it to be right here, and I will click this one like that, then align it, and I will go I need to press tab, and I need to drag it and connect it to this pipe. CS for create similar, and space to rotate it, and I need to drag a pipe from here, and it needs to be aligned, AL, and then I click and drag it so it gets connected, and CS for create similar, press space, and I will get my pipe from here, AL for align, and I drag it, and then I press TG for tag, and I will call this OD for ODU for outdoor unit. It will say, it says any other type that looks like it will take the same mark, and this rectangle is annoying, so I'll just edit the family. I'll press this one, I nudge it with the arrow key, and nudge this one with the arrow key, load into project, overwrite existing. I need to nudge it more, load into project, overwrite existing, and then TG for tag, and this is outdoor unit 1 also, and this is outdoor unit 1. And now looks like we have finished modeling our HVAC. We will move to modeling some plumbing. Now we will start modeling our plumbing. Let's start with drainage. First thing is I want to open level 1. I want to create a foundation plan. I do duplicate view, duplicate, and then rename this to foundation plumbing. And then rename this to remove copy 1. And for foundation plumbing, if I press VR, it will not work. Oh, now it's working, but if you are having our view template and you have it view range checked here, then it will not work. If you search for view range here, it's grayed out because it's overridden by our view template. If we want to remove it from the view template, then I will uncheck it in here, press OK. Now I press VR, and I need for the foundation plan, I need this to be just 1200, and then the bottom to be maybe minus 500, and this view depth I need it to be unlimited, and I press OK. Now we have our foundation plan. So the piping for the ground floor, it will show on the foundation, and then I will go to level 2. Now I have lots of windows open. This is not a good idea. I will click on this closing active views so that I will just be here. And now, because it's plumbing, I have the AC piping showing here. I don't want it to show. I will select it, right click, hide in view, elements, now it's hidden. We'll go to roof, the same thing, right click, hide in view, elements, now it's hidden. Level 2 plumbing. Now we have plumbing fixtures, but they are just showing in the architectural model. They are not showing in our plumbing model, so I can't select them. I can't draw piping from them. We have two options. We either press PX for plumbing fixtures and then search for some water closet and then place on vertical face, and then I will place it over the architectural model. And the other option is copy monitor, which allows us to steal some elements from the architect. And then I go to copy monitor here from the collaborate, copy monitor, select link, click this one, copy, and then I check multiple and then press Ctrl while selecting. And I press the small finish. Then I go here, press the big finish. Now our plumbing fixtures are copied, and I have my connectors to work around. The next step is drawing our pipes. If we press VR for view range, our bottom is 0 and our top is associated level. I don't need this big offset. I need the level above. So now if I draw a pipe just right below this floor, it will not show. Let's try PI. It will not show. Revit warns us that none of the created elements are visible in your view. What we are gonna do is temporarily adjust our view range. Press VR for view range, and I need to see -500 below the ceiling, -500, and press apply, click OK. Now it's working. And then I try PI for pipe, but I need it to be sanitary. Click system type, sanitary, and then I go all the way to, I need to give it -300 so that it's just 30 meters below the floor. I go all the way to here, and then I click. Then I want it to go all the way down to be piped in the foundation, then goes to the city, and I change the middle elevation to maybe -3300, and I press here. And sometimes I just need my piping while I'm drawing piping. I prefer to see them in fine view. Then before printing, I turn them back to medium level, detail level to fine. I press OK. I have my pipe here. I want it to be the same size as the pipe that's coming out of the water closet. It's 108. Then I need this one also. To be size 1. I will delete it, and then I will delete this one, and then I give it 1. .108, and then I go to foundation. I will delete this one, these two also, and then I will do it again. CS for create similar, and I go here, I click here, and then I want to draw, when I want to draw the vertical pipe, I just change the elevation and Revit will draw the vertical pipe for me, minus 3300. And then I will click here. Then I will start by drawing the drainage out of this bathtub. I give it minus 300. Go this way. I want to ignore this message from Revit. This way. I'll try if it works. It worked. And I want to draw from this lavatory, minus 300. And I go all the way here. And then here. Then I want to combine these two together, the piping out of this bathtub and the piping out of this lavatory. Then I will click on this little connection, minus 300, and I will go like this, like this, like this, like this. And then I want to press this, click this elbow. And I press the little plus sign. I want to get the lavatory plumbing to be connected to this one here. I think CS. I will draw it all the way at a 45 degree. I go like that. And then click this icon, minus 300. You go down here, and this is 35. Then I want this pipe also to be 35. And I want this to be 35. And I want to delete these fittings. Then I press TR for trim. And then this one, then CS for create similar. And then TR for trim. It's coming from the wrong side. TR. Now. And then I want to cap this pipe. Cap open ends. And I want this water closet to be the last connected fixture. And then I right click, and then I pressed this elbow, then press the plus sign. It turned into a Y connection. Right click here, draw pipe. And I'll take it all the way down to here. And then click this icon, minus 300. And then TR for trim. And then I want to connect this lavatory, but I need to avoid it clashing with this pipe from the water closet. Then I will give it an elevation of just minus 100. It's just 10 centimeters below the floor. I'll go this way. and then this way, and then all the way to this way, and then I want it to go up to be minus 300 again, and I will try to connect it. Now Revit did the vertical pipe for me. Now we have our pipes done here for level 2. These levels should show in the ceiling of level 1. They should not show in level 2. So I will adjust our view range, and I will turn this back to 0 and this back to 0. Apply. Okay, now it's not showing. It's showing here in the ceiling of level 1. Then I will need to tag my pipes. I just need first to turn them back to turn back my detail level to medium, and then TG for tag. Now maybe your tag might not show this. It would have just the size. I will click this tag and then I press escape, click this tag, edit family, and then I will click the label and then label edit. So how your tag will just have the size. I will go all the way down to, I want to add system abbreviation, and I want to add also fixture units. I press F, fixture units, it's here, and I want Revit after fixture units. I want it to have a suffix of D, FU, drainage fixture units. I put space before the D, and then press OK, click OK, and then load into project. Then click my project and click OK, overwrite. Now it's reading our there is a problem. I need also edit family again, because these two, it should be before, just right beside drainage fixture units. It shouldn't be on this line. And then click edit family, click here, edit label, and then I want to break it, break. Now everyone will have its own line. Load into project. Okay, overwrite. Now it will go down here. Also, you will not have this san, because the default of the sanitary system is that it doesn't have an abbreviation. I go down to piping families, like here in the project browser, families, piping systems, this plus sign, and then I go to sanitary, double click, and then I go to abbreviation. Instead of it being empty, I will call it SAN for SAN. Click OK. Now the tag will read this abbreviation, and then TG for tag. And TG for tag. I will need this one to have a free end, because I just need it to go here, and then I take this right and then drag this right like this, and then TG for tag. I can take it like that. Now I need to add text for this pipe to say that this is a sanitary riser from above to below. Click on A, this text one. I write sanitary riser, if A from above, TB to below, then click anywhere, and then I needed to have an arrow this way, and this one doesn't have okay, I will drag it all the way to here. Also, I will need to add some text here. I will say this is a water closet, and I want to say this is what was this? Level 2. This was the bathtub, and this was the lavatory, and I say this is a BT, bathtub, and this is a lav. And this is also a lav. Copy, put this one here, and this was a bathtub also. Copy this one, I put it here. Try not to mask my pipe. And this was a lav. Now, next step is doing our foundation plumbing, foundation drainage. To go double click on foundation, I will need to close all these windows. I will go to collaborate, copy monitor, select link, click this one, and then copy multiple, and then I click my plumbing fixtures. And then I will click the small finish, then the big finish. Now I have my plumbing fixtures. I press PI for pipe, and I want also my detail level to be fine, so that I know what I'm doing. Okay, I drag it something like that, and then I want to CS for create similar. I want my pipe to be connected. It inherits its elevation of -300. And then I go all the way here, here, here. Click here, cap open ends. And then I will start drawing my drainage. I click on this water closet, give it -300, go in here, I'll go in here, then I will click this one from here, -300, I go in here and then in here. I'm sorry, my water closet should be the last connected fixture, so I will take it all the way to here, and then I'll take this one, I give it an elevation of -300, click in here and here. Sometimes it doesn't work because there is no place for Revit to draw its CS. Try another time. No, we are good. Click this one, click the plus sign, and then right click, draw pipe, and then take it all the way to here. And then I want to delete this connection and delete this one, and I want to delete all this and drag this one here, and I need to cap it also, and then I will just delete this one and then drag it, right click, draw pipe, and then TR for trim. Now I need to tag everything, TG for tag. So Revit is calculating my fixture units. It's 22. If it's 0, then there is some disconnection somewhere here. And I need this also like that. And some tag here. And some tag here. I want to nudge this a little bit to above. I want also to give this tag an arrow. Give it like arrow filled 30 degree, not very shabby. So next thing is we will need to add our storm drainage to the roof. I open the roof, then I will also need to adjust the view range, so I see below the roof just temporarily -500, -500, and I need this to be okay. As this is okay, and then I don't have a roof drain. What I will do is I will load family, insert load family, and then get this one. I will leave a download link to it in the description. And then if I loaded a family, I press CM. Now it just wants to be placed on a wall because place on vertical face is selected. I place on face, and I put one here, one here, and one here. Press escape, and then I'll press PI for pipe. But I need the system not to be sanitary, I need it to be storm. Let's suppose that I don't have storm created. What I will do is I will go all the way down here in the project browser till I find families, and then piping systems. I'll go, for example, to sanitary, duplicate, and then rename this to storm. I will delete the storm because I did it before. I will delete this one. I will rename this one to storm, and I will double click it. I will need to change the graphics override. I need to give it this color, cyan. Okay. Okay, and then the system abbreviation, I need it to be ST for storm, not sanitary. Apply. Okay. And I press PI for pipe. I give it -300, and then I go and then press escape. Before starting, I want to give it a system storm. Then I go all the way here, and then I need the middle elevation to be -6300, so that it goes 300 below level 1 in the foundation. Then I click this one, and then I click this one. Middle elevation, I need it to be -300. like this and connect it here, and I need the same. Please click on this plus sign, click here, right click, draw pipe, and then I go 45 degree. I'll try to take this one, then minus 300, just like this. I'll try to align, maybe it works. AL, click this one and this one. Now it's aligned, but they don't look connected because their sizes are different. So this is 88.9, and I will give this one also 88.9. I try to connect them, delete elements, they should connect. I'll try to draw it again. Then minus 300. I want to ignore this message. And then this is the last one. $135. Okay. I forgot to give it a proper elevation. Minus 300. I click here and then TR for trim. TR for trim. Now I will need to get my view range back to, so that these pipes don't show here on the roof, they show on the ceiling of level 2 VR. I place here 0 and 0, apply, okay. And then TG for tag, I will need to call this RD1. So when you tag it, it will not be called RD1, it will have like a question mark. You press here and press another time and call it RD1. And Revit will warn you that any other type like this one will have the same type mark. You press OK, no problem. And then TG, I just need it to be attached end, not free end. And I move it here. Okay. Now we have our roof plumbing plan. We go to level 2, the ceiling of level 2, so that we tag our storm drainage pipes. And I can also turn the detail level back to medium, press OK, and then TG for tag. I need it also a free end, so I can also, I don't need the drainage fixture units here, but the problem is that if I edited the family and remove the drainage fixture units, it will apply to all our other tags. So what we will do is we will create a separate tag family for just specifically for storm, and I want to also tag this one. So what we will do is edit family, and then file, save as, family, and then I will call it for like pipe size tag for storm, no fixture units. And I will edit this label and just remove fixture units. Okay. And save changes. Click this one. I will just load this family, and I go to insert, load family, this one. Okay, I will need to rename this one because it's confusing. Click this one, this one. Also I can press MA for match, just matching. Also I will need to give it an arrow, edit type, leader arrowhead 30. Now we have it. If we check our plumbing, it didn't change. And now we have done our roof drainage and sanitary drainage for our project. Next is we are going to work on water supply. What I'm going to do is I want to start with level 2. Then I will click this to close out of unused windows, and I want to close this one also. I press PI for pipe, and for the system I need I need it to be domestic cold water, not storm. Scroll until I find domestic cold water, and then for the middle elevation I need it to be 2150, and then I start, maybe it goes from here all the way to here, and then it goes down to -33. So I press here, -3300. I press here, and then I click escape. Now it went all the way down to the foundation. Then I will start connecting my, and then I need this, I want to delete this pipe, and I want to go to the foundation and also delete this one and this one because I want to resize it. I want the size to be not 159 millimeters. I just want it to be like 35. And then CS for create similar. And then I go here, and then I click here, and then all the way down to -3300, and I click here, and then click on this bathtub, and then on this cold water connection, and then I drag it, but at a level of 2150 so that it connects here smoothly. And Revit put this reducer for us because this size is just 6 millimeters, and I want the heating to be through a tankless water heater. How do we do that? We click on insert, load family, and then we go to where families are stored, US, and then we find plumbing, MEP, plumbing equipment, water heaters, water heater tankless, and press open, and then I can click CM to load the family that I just loaded. If it's not gonna be placed here because it needs a wall, because here we click on place on vertical wall, maybe I put it right here, and I want this pipe, this is the cold pipe, I want it to be connected to the water supply pipe. I just click here and click 2150. I try to drag it all the way to here. It doesn't work. Why? Because if we view it in a 3D view, click this one and hold Control. Then I want to go to this selection box. The selection box doesn't show. I press VV for visibility graphics, annotation categories, and then just search for box and check this. Now our selection box will show, and there's a smart thing that we can do. If I'm here, I don't want foundation plan. If I press WT, now we will see both these views. I will see why it doesn't want to draw. So now it wants the pipe to come from below. If we click here on the 3D view, now it should go below first, then it goes to above. Okay, then I click this one, click on this icon, and then I go maybe 900, then I go to the wall, and then I go up to 150, and then go back here. Now it looks like that. And maybe I just move this here some down a little bit, maybe 1300. Yeah, this is how it can look like. The same thing with the hot water, and then I go here, maybe 900. I click here and I go up to, maybe I want water supply pipes to be at 2000 elevation this way, and I will go this way. And I will click this one, this one, this one, right click, draw pipe, and I drag it all the way up to here. I click this one, click here, and then I give it 2150 this way, this way. Click this one, and then 2150 this way. Click this lab here, just 2000. Try, it's too small for Revit to place its fittings, so maybe I nudge it a little bit like that. And click here, right click, draw pipe, and then this way this way, and same here, give it 2000 like that. And I want to delete this pipe, then remove this, and the same thing here, give it 2150, and then I can just take it from here and this one, I give it 2000, and I can just connect it from here, and I want to get this lavatory, I give it 2150, and then take it from here up to here, and this, the hot water connection, 2000, I take it like that to this pipe, and I do the same here, 2150, and I go here, and the same here for the hot water, 2000, you go here, like this, and I want to make it like trim, like this way. Now I did my water supply for level 2. I press TG for tag. No, there's this pipe doesn't have any purpose, then press here and then click the minus sign, press TG for tag, I go here, now it took the storm, the tag for the storm. I want to create a separate tag for the water supply. How do I do it? I click this one, then edit family. I want to close this one. Click here, edit label. I want the size and system abbreviation, and I also need fixture units. But after fixture units, for suffix, and I want to write if water supply fixture units. I want it to break from here, and I want to save it as family and select where to save it, and then I call it water supply tag, and I close it, and then I insert load family, downloads water supply tag, and then I change this to water supply tag. Now it didn't read system abbreviation because there is no system abbreviation. I scroll down to families, and then piping systems, domestic cold water, double click, and then abbreviation, WS for water supply, domestic cold water supply. Okay. And then for hot water, double click, and then abbreviations, domestic hot water supply. I click OK, and then I tag TG for tag, and I need it to be free end so that I have more freedom tagging. And then I tag this one, I tag this one. And I also can tg tag this one. I can just nudge it by arrow keys, and then I go here and tag everything tg. I don't know where to put it, but just maybe right about here. And I want to give it a good arrow. Edit type, either arrowhead. Press OK. Now we have done our water supply for our level 2. Do the same thing for level 1. Double click level 1 plumbing. Now there's something with the view range that makes these pipes show here. Press VR. There is an offset. We don't need this offset. We need this to show from level above, level 2 to level 1. We don't need offset. Keep it at 0 and apply. Okay. And then we want a pipe from here, the same riser, and also we need an instant heater. Click on not insert, systems, plumbing. The heater is plumbing equipment, this one, and I want to put it right maybe here, or maybe here. Oh, here, this is the door, so just CS, I will put it here, and then I will delete this one. Delete this one, and then press PI for pipe, and domestic cold water, no, not hot water, and give it 2150 elevation. I go here, and maybe like that, and like that, and like that. Now I need to connect this one to this one. First thing, AL for align, the reference first, and the thing that's moving second. And then I need to cut a section so that I'm able to connect this pipe to this one here, and then like that, then decrease it like that. Double click, escape, double click, and I need this one to just be connected this way. Created its T for us. Now it's connected. I need it also to be 35 mm. Now double click to check everything is still connected, and I want to delete this, and I need everything to be 35. I want to delete this one and this one. I need this to be 35. I need everything to be 35. TR for trim. And then I will start doing the piping for the hot water heater. I want to go just to be 900 and click here, and then I go to 150, connect it here, and the same thing for cold water. I need it to go to the side, 500 did I say 900? 900, and click here. Then I want it to go up to 2000, and click here, click here, click here, and click on this elbow, then this plus sign in here, right click, draw pipe, and I want to go to supply hot water to this kitchen sink. Then I click this kitchen sink, and I want to take it up to 2150, and then here it doesn't want to draw. The same problem with this hot water tank, hot water heater. The connection, if we press here and control here and then selection box, the connection wants to go down first, then up, and that's what we are gonna do. Click on this one and on this one, and maybe I give it 500 maybe, and right click right about here, and then 2150, and then click here, and the same thing with the hot water. Click like on this icon, and then 500, and then click here, and then 2000, and then connect it to the I want to trim, TR for trim, this way. It looks nice. And then I want to supply this lavatory with hot water and go up to 2000. Click here, and then TR for trim, this way and this way, and this water closet 2150. Click here, TR for trim, this way, and then here I click on this water supply arrow, and then 2150, and I want to click here and here and here. Now we have supplied our water to all the plumbing fixtures. Next thing is to tag them. TG for tag, right about here, and then here, and then here. And I want to nudge it so that we put 3 over above each other. TG for tag, and click here, and don't know why it's acting like that. I'll go I want it to be aligned. And then TG for tag, this way, this way, this way. Look a bit messy, but no problem, we got the idea. TG for tag, then click here, click here, click here, TG, PG. Now we did our water supply for our level 1, and from the foundation it looks here this pipe is coming from the municipality or from the city. Next step is preparing our schedules and sheets. Creating sheets is pretty simple. All we need to do is scroll in our project browser until we find sheets, and then right click, new sheet, and then we select a title block. Or we only have this one, or we can load from Revit default libraries, or of course every company has its own title blocks. Then click OK. This is the default title block that comes with Revit. Of course, we're gonna use it in our real projects. You're gonna click on this, edit family. Then I can remove this one, and I can remove these and this one, and I can also this information we can change them from project information, and here we can add any image that we want. We can put the north from here, and then we can add maybe client sometimes we have the template from the architect. We just need to adjust it a little bit to add our company name. Maybe City of Toronto is our client. And then copy, and then designer, mechanical designer, here our text is, I think our text is big for the title block, but no problem. Double click, and then I can put my name, put my contact information, alright. If I have a logo, I can drag and drop my logo, and then architect, I just need it to look very populated, and I can say any architect. You can say Zaha Hadid. Okay. Just got the logo of Zaha Hadid. So put the logo here, make it look nice. And then load into project, overwrite. This is our title block. Then I go to manage project information, and I can fill in all this data, and it will just appear in the title block. I can June 29th 2024. Then client name, maybe I'll call him Smith Brothers, or I'll call him City of Toronto. Smith Brothers. Project address, I would say behind. Okay, you should click on this tab and then behind gas station. And project name, Smith Building. Project number, I can give it Z212. And then all these data changed in here. There's something that's overlapping here. I don't know what is it. Project name and client name. It's so big. I can remove client name just for the purpose of this video. Overwrite. And this is our sheet. I can start with the author and checker. Can call them ZM, and this one ZM. And can start with my cover page. I can also put just a text. Smith Brothers 2-story building, mechanical. I need it to be quite big. I will just edit type and I will duplicate. I give it like 15mm text. Okay, and then I make this 15. Press OK. And then copy. I might add the address. Behind gas station, Toronto, Canada. And then I can just and I also need to add mechanical designer. Edit type, duplicate. I will need it to be in red maybe. And also I can put the photo of our building. Like that. And I want to add also some general notes. I have general notes in here. Copy and insert text. Control V. This is our general notes. Then I will add a sheet list, but it will be empty because we don't have we still don't have sheets. Scroll down to schedules quantities, right click, new sheet list, and then I will just need sheet number and sheet name. Click OK. It's still empty. I just want to open my cover page, drag and drop. I'll keep it here, and also should put some legend. And this sheet, I need to call it M0. Then I will start creating more sheets for my HVAC and plumbing. Sheets. Then duplicate sheet, duplicate empty sheet. And this one would be M1. Oh, this is okay. And call this HVAC level 1 and 2 HVAC. And all I will do is just drag and drop level 1 HVAC. Now it's too big and the drawing itself is small, so I will double click to activate the view, and then click here, show crop region, and I will crop it all the way like this, and I will drag it to be right here, and I want to move this title then to just Control Z. And then I move this title like that. And I one click here and then I drag it. Now to add level 2, same thing. Drag and drop. Drop it here. Double click and then show crop region. Crop it all the way down, all the way here, all the way here, like that, and then double click and then move it, and then I bring up my I will just make this one smaller and then bring this up. Now I have level 1 and 2 HVAC. I need roof floor HVAC. Right click, duplicate empty sheet, and this one will be M2. And then roof HVAC. And I will just drag and drop my roof HVAC in here, and same thing, show crop region, and then crop it, crop it, crop it, crop it, and double click anywhere here. Move this one here, single click here, roof HVAC, double click here. Now we need sheets for our plumbing. Right click, duplicate empty sheet, and then I drag and drop my foundation plumbing. Same thing, double click, show crop region, crop it, crop it, crop it, crop it, double click, move it here, bring this one up here, single click, like that. And then before I forget, I will need to rename it to foundation and level 1 plumbing. Click here. Maybe I make it just L1, and this is M3. Oh, this is M4, and oh no, this is M3. Okay, and then I will drag and drop level 1 right here, and double click, show crop region, crop it, crop it, crop it, crop it, double click here, move it, and then click on this title, and then single click here, like that. And then one other sheet for second floor plumbing and roof floor HVAC. Duplicate sheet, duplicate empty sheet, level 2 plumbing, same thing, double click, show crop region, crop it, crop it, and crop it, and crop it, double click here, move it, then move this one, single click here, and then our roof, drag and drop, and double click, show crop region, crop it, crop it, crop it, crop it, and move this one, single click here, drag this line, now we have our sheets. We can also add okay, I forgot, this one should be M4. And this one is level 1 and level 2 plumbing, level 2 and roof plumbing. Next is adding some details. Most of the details are stored in CAD formats. What we do is just create a drafting view, which is similar to CAD. It's 2D drawing, and I call it details. And then the scale is 1 to 100, because I know that will look good, but you need to just try with the file you have. And then insert link CAD, HVAC standard detail, open, and then ZE. I need it to be black, I want to delete this, it's pinned. Unpin it, then delete it. I need it to be black. Then colors, I need it to be black and white. Click open, and then I will go to sheets, right click, duplicate sheet, duplicate empty sheet. Then I go to the drawing, maybe it's in coordination here, this question mark, drafting views, details. I drag and drop this way. it's encroaching on the, I need to edit it in the CAD file and then reload it because it's slightly bigger than the sheet in here. So I will go to the AutoCAD file and then try to open it and adjust it, but then this number will be M5. And it's, I call it HVAC details. I will need to move this one, this right line. M for move. Okay. I need to stretch this. Okay. All the way here so it doesn't encroach on the title block. And then save. And then because we have it as insert, we can reload it. We go to manage links, CAD formats, and then reload. Okay. Now it's adjusted. Also, I want to move this title to be a little bit right here. And then I take this all the way back here. And then there is also schedules and specs. For schedules, I'll just do a sample. You can either have Revit do it automatically, but most of the time it doesn't look like the way we want it to look like. So I can create a drafting view, or I just copy from a reference project and adjust my equipment. Just close inactive windows, and you want to close this one. View, drafting view, and then I just mechanical, just equipment schedules. And then I go to annotate, detail line, just create a rectangle, text, maybe ducted, AC schedule. We have FC1 and FC2. CS for create similar. Here maybe I put equipment tag, equipment manufacturer, model, and capacity, cooling capacity, and flow rate. Equipment tag. We copy this one here, 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 here. Manufacturer. Model number. Cooling capacity. In tons of refrigerant, and airflow rate in CFM. And I want to copy this one. I have just two fan coil units, one in the living room and one in the smaller room. And equipment tag, of Of course, this is not the smartest way. We should let Revit do it for us. FC1, FC2, and then I copy this one right here and down here. And I would say LG1, LG, right, like this. LG, copy, and then move it here. Model number, can just type any. I need this to be 30,000 BTU per hour. And then cooling capacity 2.5 tons, refrigerant. And airflow rate is 1000 CFM. And then I copy this one right here. And I want this one to be just 1800. One and a half. $600. And that's it. I move this all the way up, and all our equipment, we can do them this way, or we can get Revit, of course, to do them for us. And then I go to, I want to make a sheet for mechanical schedules, duplicate sheet, duplicate empty sheet, and then I call this M6 like this, and mechanical schedules. And then I want to bring my equipment schedules to here, and of course I don't want this title to show, and then I change the type of the viewport, no title. Now I need to edit this revisions, so that revision number 1, and it has a description and the date. I go to view, revisions, sheet issues and revisions, and revision 1 and date. I put today's date, June 29th. Description, I will call it IFT, issued for tender. Then I click OK. Now it doesn't show here because I need to edit this one. I go to the sheet and revisions on sheet, edit, and shown in revision schedule. I press check OK. Now it's showing here. Then if I go to our cover page, all these sheets are showing here. I can edit them so they look nicer. Now we can print our project. We just press Ctrl V or go up here to this one, and I need to click on this button, multiple. I just need to show the sheets. I don't need to print any views. Now these are my sheets. Check all, select, and this is the setup. I can check my printer here, how I want them to be printed, and I click OK. I want them to be here. It will print my project PDF. I'll give it a name, Smith Brothers, then save. It will print. Now we have almost finished our first project in Revit. Thank you so much. And this is how it looks like. This is our final product.